In a perfect world, everything should be painted pink. However, it's 2020, and that perfect world is quite a ways away. In the meantime, if you're a pink fan, you can always opt for those rose-colored glasses. But if you don't want to do that, then maybe you can just watch this video while wearing your favorite pink outfit, because these pink places are sure to tickle your fancy and will have you all tickled pink in no time. So without further delay, here are the 25 most pinkest places in the world. Number 1. The Hotel Mirador. Somewhat of a salmon pink, this boutique hotel, situated on the cliffs of Copper Canyon in Chihuahua, Mexico, offers some of the most breathtaking views overlooking the canyon. Number 2. The Royal Hawaiian. Otherwise known as the Pink Palace of the Pacific, this luxurious Spanish Moorish-style resort is 6 stories high and offers you stunning views of Waikiki Beach and the Pacific Ocean. Some other pink details are the pink ceiling above the Grand Terrace, as well as the outdoor umbrellas. Number 3. Waikiki Cove. What's cool about Waikiki is that it is home to not just one but 2 pink extravaganzas. Only a few blocks from the beach and the Royal Hawaiian Resort is another amazing pink destination to feast your eyes on. And that's about all you will be doing, because it's private property and you're not welcome on the inside. Anyway, this ultra pink condo building comes in the Art Deco style, complete with beautifully rounded edges and porthole windows throughout. Number 4. Pink Sand Beaches. When it comes to pink sand beaches, there are quite a few all throughout the world. But 2 worth mentioning are the pink beaches of Harbour Island in the Bahamas and of Lombok, Indonesia.
Yeah, but why are these beaches so rosy?
Well, they get their hue from white sand mixing with tiny coral fragments, shells, and calcium carbonate materials left behind by tiny marine creatures with red and pink shells that live in the coral reefs around the beach. Try saying that 10 times. Number 5. Cherry Blossom Tunnels. Okay, so we know cherry blossoms bloom all over the world, but there's nothing quite like the tunnels of cherry blossoms throughout the narrow streets of Bonn, Germany. These fluffy pink canopies go on display only once a year in April, so be sure to mark your calendar, folks. Number 6. La Muralla Roja. This postmodern apartment complex was designed by none other than the world-famous architect Ricardo Bofill. Completed in 1968, it's a cluster of salmon pink dwellings which sit on a bluff overlooking the Mediterranean. No need to be envious of the lucky residents of this fabulous seaside complex. You too can enjoy the good life by renting a unit available on Airbnb.com. Number 7. Pietro Nolita. This is a cozy little below-ground Italian eatery in the Nolita section of Manhattan. You'll find it all decked out in pink from top to bottom and from the inside out. In fact, the place is so pink that its main slogan is "Pink as f***" and has become a breeding ground for Instagrammers, bloggers, and selfie lovers alike. Number 8. The Asan Manzil Museum. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. This massive pink palace has been around since the mid-1980s and is a symbol of Bangladesh's colonial past. After undergoing a major renovation in the 1980s, it became a popular museum and one of the biggest tourist attractions in town. Number 9. Pink Lakes. Strawberry milk, you say? Nah, these are just the pink lakes scattered throughout the world. Some gorgeous ones worth mentioning are Hutt Lagoon and Lake Hillier in Western Australia, Lake Redpa in Senegal, and Las Coloradas in Mexico.
Yeah, but how did these lakes get to be so pink?
The pinkish hue is caused by microscopic algae which thrive only in super salty waters such as these lakes. Number 10. The Don Cesar. Another historic oceanfront luxury resort. This one they simply call the Pink Palace, and it sits right alongside the white sandy shores of St. Pete Beach. Number 11. The Boca Raton Resort and Club. And yet a third happy pink luxury resort for you. This one is also in Florida, and it sits right off the beaches of Boca Raton. It's quite massive with 7 pools, tennis courts, lakes, golf courses, and a separate building just for the spa. Number 12. La Maison Rose. I'm sure you've seen this cute little French restaurant trending all over the gram. Located at the top of a hilly cobblestone street in the Montmartre district of Paris, this picture-perfect pink maisonette is one of the most highly sought-after and most photographed spots in the entire neighborhood. It serves up traditional French cuisine, and though it's not pink on the inside, it's just as quaint. Number 13. Hundertwasser's Green Citadel. Another one I hope I'm not butchering. This quirky pink apartment complex was Hundertwasser's last design before he died in the year 2000. When it came to all of his projects, he was an artist and architect known for using free-form shapes and tons of color to create bold statements. Don't be fooled by the name Green Citadel, because this is definitely a pink celebration. However, if you happen to get a bird's eye view of the property, then you will see why all the fuss is about the color green. The entire rooftop is covered in lush green foliage with trees and grass galore. Number 14. Peggy Porschen Cakes. A pale pink bakery and cafe in London's Chelsea and Belgravia districts. Both shops are usually outfitted in a romantic explosion of pastel perfect flowers on the outside, drawing crowds for that perfect Instagram shot. Number 15. The Museum of Ice Cream. You'll find one in Manhattan and San Francisco, and both museums offer you hours of excitement spent interacting with their fun multi-sensory exhibitions. Though ice cream comes in multiple shades of pastels, I want you to guess which is the most dominant color at this museum. Number 16. The Hawa Mahal. Built in 1799, this grand palace-like structure in Jaipur, India is made of red and pink-colored sandstone, giving it that rosy salmon-colored hue. It was originally built as an extension to the Royal City Palace and was mainly used as a high-screen, multi-windowed wall so the ladies of the royal house could watch street processions while unseen from the outside. The multitude of lattice work throughout the facade allow cool breeze to blow through the palace, keeping it cool and airy in the summer. Number 17. Mama Kelly. It's obvious there's no shortage of trendy pink restaurants to be found across the globe. After all, who could blame people for going gaga over them? They're always quite the spectacle. This one here is in Amsterdam. At Mama Kelly's, everything is pink, right down to the pink champagne. The lighting is quite dim here, so best of luck trying to get that perfect Instagram shot. Number 18. The Pink House. This may not be the only pink house on Charleston's historic Rainbow Row, but it's the most famous pink house on Rainbow Row. Built sometime around the late 1600s, it's considered the second oldest house in all of Charleston. Formerly a tavern, a brothel, and an art gallery, today it's just another Instagram spot. Number 19. Redhill MRT Station. Surprisingly enough, even some train stations are all decked out in pink. You may find yourself crossing your fingers at this Singapore station and wishing for that train delay, because we all know you'll need some extra time to snap away at those pictures. Number 20. Cregevere Castle. This fairy tale style castle, located along the scenic rolling foothills of Scotland's countryside, was built way back in 1610. It is rumored that its multiple turrets and high corbelling were the inspiration for the world-famous Disney castle. Number 21. Big Pink. This is a touristy South Beach diner serving mega portions of tasty all-American food. It sits on a corner with matching hot pink Volkswagen Beetles parked outside. Number 22. Chesme Church. I swear those walls must be made out of strawberry icing. Though it looks like something right out of Candyland, this small Russian Orthodox church is actually in St. Petersburg, Russia. Completed in 1780, it was one of the first neo-Gothic constructions in the St. Petersburg area. Number 23. Sketch Gallery. Care for some afternoon tea with crumpets, anyone? Well, this pink parlor in London's fancy schmancy Mayfair neighborhood is the place to be for that. Number 24. Pink Street. Yep, even the streets come in pink nowadays. This quirky street in Lisbon's former red light district is where it's happening. It's now not only hot pink, but it's a hotspot for nightlife and all things trendy. Number 25. The Beverly Hills Hotel. Last, and to top it all off, let's just add another all-pink hotel resort to the list. This one you'll find in the heart of Beverly Hills, but this time with no beach attached. This pink palace features 12 acres of a lush tropical garden offering you privacy and tranquility in the center of the city. And while you're there, you just might run into a few famous faces. I hear it's a small world out there in Tinseltown. And there you have it, the 25 most pinkest places in the world. I'm curious, did I leave anything out? If there's any other insanely pink place you think I missed and you'd like to add it to this list, you know what to do. Feel free to share it with us in the comments below. Furthermore, if you got any value out of this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos on the bright, the bold, and the colorful. With that said, I'd like to thank you for watching, and we'll see each other next time.